Welcome to the 16th annual Little Smiles Stars Ball. We are delighted that you are joining us for tonight's virtual Wonderland. Our silent auction is live, and we hope that you explore the amazing items and bid often. And now, the 16th annual Little Smiles Stars Ball. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2021 16th annual Stars Ball. This year, it is virtual. My name is Kevin. We have Virginia and Jason. We are the KVJ Show at 97.9 WRMF.
And while Stars Ball may look different to you this year, the impact remains the same.
Each year, our Stars Ball recognizes children who, in the face of adversity, have prevailed and have done so with great bravery and courage.
And tonight we've got a great program lined up, including performances by Grammy Award-winning artist Andy Grammer and appearances by our stars, their families, and Vanilla Ice. One of the big reasons why we're here tonight, money. The silent auction is open until 9 p.m. tonight, October 23rd.
Be sure to check out the amazing items up for grabs, including custom artwork by the stars themselves.
If you've already registered for Stars Ball Online, you'll receive a text shortly with a link directly to the auction.
And if you've not already registered, just please visit bidpal.net/StarsBall 2021. So here we go. The reason why we are here, our stars. It's time to meet them.
This is Abihana.
Oh, she's very special. She's very kind. Everybody know that, even from school, from kindergarten. It's always the same thing. They always say she's very kind. She likes to help people. Oh, she loves music. She loves to dance. She loves to play around with other kids. She has sickle cell anemia. It's a blood disorder. It's very tough. She cannot have a regular life like the other kids. She cannot run. There's a lot of things she cannot do. Like her oxygen, sometimes it's low. They have to check out her brain to see if the blood flow passes very well there. It's a lot. Pancreatitis is been admitted a couple times, very often. And she has asthma. Any little thing trigger it. If she fell, she hurt herself, that triggered a sickle cell, and she ended up going to the emergency. Yeah, it's really tough. It's really tough. The pain is strong. It's like a labor pain. Seeing her suffer, with morphine, sometimes can't do anything. She has to take it for like 3 days for it to get into her system. This is how bad it is when she's in pain crisis. I'm so excited. I didn't know about it at first when the nurse at West Boca called me. And I had to look it up. I'm like, wow, I was so excited. She was very excited. She was afraid a little bit. She said, Mommy, usually I never have a chance to go anywhere. I'm afraid that I might be sick that day. I'm like, no, don't put that in your head. You'll be fine. It's a beautiful thing. I check it on YouTube. I like it. It's beautiful. Thank you. We're very excited.
This is Anaria.
My name is Laverne Edwards. I'm here with my great-grand Anari Sampson. Anari is a typical little girl that's outgoing, nothing phases. She's not afraid of anything, and she loves to model, paint her nails, and she loved to ride a bike, and she loved to be on the outside. She want me to go to the park every day. She's 6. When I got her from her mom, she was almost a year old, okay? And her mom, she wasn't stable, she was from here to there, and in the streets with her sometime, I have to go and pick her up 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever. So I just told her, just give it to me. So I kept Anari until now. I want to thank Little Smiles for picking my baby and Coach T for nominating her. And I think this is a wonderful thing to do for kids and stuff. And give them something to do and give them a sense of direction. And I appreciate everything.
And here is Chloe.
Chloe's very artistic. She watches YouTube videos on how to draw, and she draws very well. She likes to sing a lot. She can recite The Lion King word for word. That's her favorite movie of all time. She acts out the scenes of it. She likes to dance, and she enjoys school a lot. Sometimes she gets sad because she can't go to school, but hopefully she'll be able to go back to school come August. She has acute lymphoblastic leukemia, B cell. That's where her B cells weren't, her body wasn't making enough B cells, so that's what she has. Well, she was diagnosed in February of last year. I think the 3rd was a year that she's been diagnosed. She has another year to go. She's very straightforward with everything. One of her oncology nurses, Miss Marianne, likes to give her different names for things, like for blood transfusion. She tells her, oh, here's a strawberry juice. And she says, no, tell me what it is. I know it's blood. And they tell her, we're going to give you apple juice. And she says, no, that's not apple juice. Those are platelets. She wants everything correct. She wants the correct terms for everything. She has very good relationships with all of the nurses at Palms West. She's a hero. A lot of people want to wonder what a superhero is. Well, I'm raising mine, so thank you for the opportunity. You guys were actually the ones that also brought her pizza whenever we were at Palms West for a month. She wanted that, and she got that, and we're very thankful for that. And we're just very appreciative. We feel very honored that we were chosen.
Here is Claudio.
Para contar todo sobre Claudio, pues es una larga historia.
To tell everything about Claudio, it's a long story, but I'll tell the short version. Before, he was a healthy boy, but one day to the next, his feet started to hurt him. I didn't know what it was, so I took him to the hospital. According to the doctors, it was a lesion on his knee. So they treated him and we took him back home, but he didn't get any better. We took him back to the hospital and asked the doctors to do more tests, eventually finding out, to my surprise, that he had cancer, leukemia. No one expected that, but it hit our family. And that is what happened, and by now it has been about 10 months, from hospital to hospital. It's been a bit difficult, but with God's help, we will get through this.
Allá en la casa él es un niño a pesar de su condición.
Apart from his condition, he's a happy child, makes light of what has been happening to him. He isn't a sad child, but a happy one, like a jokester, despite his situation. He has a great relationship with his siblings and all of that.
Ahorita, o sea, en su situación creo que más.
Right now, because of his condition, he's been on his tablet most of the time, and drawing also. Because of his situation, he can't do more than that.
Ahorita creo ahorita de lo que pasó.
In the condition that he is in right now, he's stable. He's good, but not much better. He's finalizing his second treatment and going to his final 3rd one. Then, because of this, his future chemotherapy treatments will be lighter.
No, específicamente no, nada más agradecerle.
Thank you for your support, for always thinking of Claudio and our family. Because with this disease, I've seen that the majority of people and families in this type of situation isolate themselves. The support is not found so easily, and because of that, I want to thank you, the organization, and the hospital staff for always thinking about us.
Here's Jacob.
Jake is the sweetest, loving, most genuine, caring kid that I've ever met. I mean, no kid is ever left out in anything he does, and he's very compassionate, sweet, right? Yeah. Smart, athletic. What gorgeous. Else? What am I gorgeous? What am I forgetting? Jake loves to play golf, Fortnite. He recently built his own PC, which he was very proud of.
He loves to fish.
Loves to fish.
Going on boats,
boating. Yeah. What else do? You like to skimboard, occasionally surf, a little wakeboarding recently.
In 2019, in January, we decided to get him tested with an endoscopy and a colonoscopy, which came back almost immediately with the news. A little devastating. I think there were some tears in the room at the moment that Jake had Crohn's disease and a couple other things that were going along with that. Dr. Peters was wonderful with Nicholas Children's Hospital, so he's made this process from start to finish really seamless for us. We've had an incredible experience considering the circumstances. You know, when we go to the hospital every 6 weeks now, it's, almost a pleasant experience, I have to tell you. And he's so brave. I've never seen a kid just with such a positive attitude. So
I think that we're honored that Jake was chosen to be a part of this. I mean, it's such an unbelievable organization. And I mean, to be honest, we were flattered that he was picked by Jupiter Medical Center.
And here's Michaela.
As a kid, Michaela likes to, I would say, travel. She enjoys taking airplane rides. She loves to watch TV or cartoon shows.
Coach basketball.
Coach basketball. Her sister plays travel basketball. Her sister also plays varsity basketball for a high school team. So she likes to coach the girls. She really enjoys being on the sideline with them and coaching them on the bench as well. Well, Michaela was actually diagnosed with epilepsy, I want to say around the age of 18 months to a year. She did have her first seizure, which she was about 8 months old, and it was febrile, but then they progressed as she aged. So her first diagnosis was probably about 18 months to a year old. So she's been suffering with epilepsy ever since. She's probably been spent 50% of her lifetime in the hospital. So she's really been battling but holding on. She's a very strong girl. You know, she pulls through every time, so she's a fighter. I would like to thank them for choosing her because of, like I say, she has been in and out the hospital since she was about a year old. Thank you all for letting her be that child, for letting her know that there's more than the hospital, there's more outside that she can be able to enjoy, and I really appreciate you all selecting her.
Here is Natalia.
Oh my God, Natalia was one of the most athletic kids in her school. She was on the basketball team, she was a swimmer, she was a gymnast, she was a tennis player, she was a basketball player, all on her middle school team. Played on a private club as well, so she was a really good athlete, but she was also a kinder person. Natalia always likes to bake and do things for the family and friends and her friends. So that's Natalia in a nutshell. Natalia was diagnosed on her, what was it, your 14th birthday with medulloblastoma, which is a brain cancer. We came back, started Miami Children's Hospital with a great team over there. She's in remission from her brain cancer, but there's a lot more to the story. But she developed MDS, which is pre-leukemia, because she has a P53 mutation. So she gets her MDS, she's a candidate for transplant, her brother's a donor, everything's looking great. What does she do? Natalia, she gets bone cancer. So she had a 14-hour surgery, they took a bone out of her leg and redid her jaw. She is awesome, awesome. The doctors and nurses are so impressed with her. They are her biggest fans. So now we're in remission from that. We're getting ready again to go to transplant.
I mean, there's no point in just like sitting and like being depressed about it. No, you gotta make the most of it and just accept it and just live with your life. There's no point. Like, what's crying and being depressed gonna do for you? So you gotta keep those positive vibes up. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. It's been a while since I got all like glammed up and dressed up because of COVID, so thank you. And I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Again, yes, really an honor. Very grateful. I appreciate it.
Here is Olivia.
Olivia, very sweet, very caring, very playful. She's always been the type of kid that I always said she knew how to be a kid, because she would be the one that would kind of round up her older sisters. There's 4 sisters, and always wanted to play, always wanted to just have that family time and just enjoy every minute. She's always been very playful and loving. Lately, she's been really developing a love for dance. Right before she got diagnosed, she actually started doing hip hop, taking hip hop classes. She's very artistic. She loves to draw, loves the Play-Doh, clay. Yeah, she loves the arts. So she was diagnosed with LMS, and very new to all of us. Never experienced that before, and never were familiar with leukemia, so it was a big surprise. She has been a rock, my rock. When she went into the hospital, it's like she went as this 10-year-old little girl, your 10-year-old little girl, and she resurfaced like a phoenix, It was just like stronger and wiser and brighter and more aware, and it's just been actually a beautiful growth took place. It's great to know that there's people like you out there that recognize how important it is to bring forth the recognition, for lack of a better word, of what these children go through. Not just Olivia, but any other child or any other human that goes through something so sudden and traumatic. It's very dear to me what your organization is doing. It's priceless, and it's very caring and loving of you all to do this.
Everybody, meet Rogan.
Hi, I'm Marcia.
Hi, I'm Todd. And we are Rogan's
parents. Well, Rogan is the middle child. He has an older brother, Connor, and a younger brother, Bryson. He's in 7th grade. He is a very sweet-hearted, kind boy. He loves football. He works really hard at school. It doesn't come easily for him, but he works really hard, and he's really dedicated to doing his very best.
So his knee was getting more and more swollen a little bit, and we got to the point, it was a Monday, I forget the date, but it was after the 7th, and his knee just wasn't going down. So I went to the doctor by us, and he recommended an MRI. So we went for the MRI, and when we were there, he took out some knee fluid, and it was kind of foggy, which he didn't like, and he ran a quick test, and the initial diagnosis was septic arthritis. So he had surgery. We went there on a Tuesday night. He had surgery on a Wednesday, and we were there, I think, until Saturday, just being flushed with antibiotics and just making sure everything was under control. He's doing great. Oh my God, he's doing so good. He can bend his knee. He's doing a lot of rehab. He can bend his knee all the way back. He's hoping to get back into football season. I think it begins in October, so it looks like he's on track to get back to where he was. The one thing, I had no idea what Little Smiles was, and the first day in the hospital after surgery, we had, I forget her name, I really wish I did, but at the hospital, she was the one in charge of making sure the kids had everything they wanted. So she had the PlayStations out for the kids and movies, and she had everything cataloged, and she explained that Little Smiles was the people really responsible for all the equipment the kids had so they could be happy and have a sense of normalcy in there. So that really blew me away, and when I heard more and more, I was extremely impressed, and it's really a godsend for the kids in the hospital. And what Rogan went through is pretty minor compared to what a lot of kids go through, so I can't even comprehend how valuable this is for a lot of families.
And here is Raheem.
Raheem was brought to my attention. He was located in the middle of the night, I believe it was around 2 o'clock in the morning, at one of our local parks here in the city. He was sitting on a park bench listening to music. So she asked him, how old he is, where he lives, and he said he didn't have anywhere to live, that he had been living in a car with his mom for many, many years. So I went out to Safe Harbor to visit him and with Little Smiles and to get the what he really needed, what his interests were, music, such as that. So after talking to him for about 5 minutes, I was like, oh my God, he has to come home with me. So I knew it was a little bit weird, and I was like, how am I gonna pull this off? So I went home and I talked to my family and told them about him, and my son was like, Mom, he has to come home with us. So I said, okay. Contacted his mom, who said yes, that they had been homeless for a really long time. I just asked the mom, I was like, I know this sounds weird and I know you don't even know me, but is it okay if he comes lives with us? And she was like, sure, why not? So he actually came home with us the next day. He's been with us since, and he's great, and we couldn't be more blessed to be part of his life. He's amazing. I mean, he's great. And right now he's talking about wanting to start a vending machine business. So I think he's kind of feeling like the ultimate bug. So he's going into that realm. So yeah, I mean, he's amazing. So we're lucky. Yes. Thank you. I mean, honestly, I think they're so often like kids are kind of overlooked in his position, and that's so sad. And yes, he's 17, and I think people are kind of like, oh, he's almost an adult, and he's not. I don't think he would be with us if it wasn't for Little Smiles, you know, reaching out and wanting to get involved, and he's been so excited. So we're beyond excited that you guys picked us, and he deserves it. He really does. So this is great.
And now a message from our long-term amazing sponsors that we adore. Here's Oliver's Harvest.
Hi, this is Tiffany with Oliver's Harvest. We are proud to be sponsors of the Little Smiles Stars Ball and humbled to be able to do our part in putting smiles on the faces of the stars and their families. We would also like to take the time to thank the nurses, doctors, and administrators who work tirelessly every single day to help these kids. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your evening. From all of us at Oliver's Harvest.
This year's honorary chair is the Riley family.
They have given tirelessly of their time and resources to help further our mission and impact even more children across South Florida and in the Bahamas.
On behalf of Little Smiles, we would like to extend our sincerest gratitude to the Riley family.
They are treasured members of our Little Smiles family, and we are so grateful to have them as our honorary chairs this evening.
Charlie, go ahead. Say hi. My name is Charlie Riley. And how old are you, Charlie? 3. Take your hand away from your mouth and talk. Say it really loud so she can hear it really loud. Hi.
Hi.
And I am Charlie Riley, and I am 3 years old. Okay, now it's Brookie's turn.
My name is Brookie.
And how old
Brookie
are you?
Riley.
I'm 5 and from the Riley family.
Yeah. Luke, your turn, bud.
Okay. My name is Luke.
All right, stop, bud. Come on.
My name is Luke. I'm 6 years old, and I want to be a military officer when I grow up.
Ooh. Awesome.
That's
impressive. Where do you go to school? Tell her where you go to school.
I go to school at St. Mark's.
They all go to St. Mark's, right?
Oh, nice.
And I am Joe Riley, or Daddy Riley, as they refer to me as. And I am the proud parent of 3 amazing kids. And we are so proud to be the honorary chairs for the 2021 Stars Ball. We love Little Smiles.
Somebody say hi.
Hey.
Each year we recognize an individual who embodies the values of and promotes the mission of Little Smiles with the Amy A. Riley Humanitarian Award.
Little Smiles was a favorite charity of Amy and continues to be important to the Riley family as it helps local children in very challenging situations.
Today we are proud to honor Rob Van Winkle, or more commonly known as
Vanilla Ice. For over 20 years, Rob has championed our mission and has helped bring awareness not only locally, but nationally as well.
Just earlier this month, he used his platform for Little Smiles and selected Little Smiles as his charity of choice for Celebrity Wheel of Fortune.
Rob is joining us virtually tonight and has a few words he'd like to share.
All right, stop, congratulate, and listen. I got it. I got the award. Thank you, guys. This is awesome, the Humanitarian Award. I'm so honored. Amy Riley Award as well. And just Little Smiles, thank you guys for what you do. It's really not about me. It's about me being a soldier for the smiles. And I really, truly believe that smiles are contagious, man. And every kid deserves to be a kid. So get it how you live it. Keep spreading them smiles. Keep doing great things out there. I'm going to do it on my end. Thank you for watching me on Wheel of Fortune. I did as good as I could, man. I was very nervous. I'm sorry. But I won some good money, and I spread that word out there like butter all to the entire nation about how great Little Smiles is. And we're doing the Vanilla Ice holiday block party for Little Smiles again, and that's going to be in Wellington this year. And I think it's on the 10th, December the 10th, Friday. So get in where you fit in for that. We're going to invite all the Little Smiles staff out and everybody, special VIP. All right, so even coming on stage with me. So put your dancing shoes on. And even though we're not doing the ball in reality, this is the ball now. So get your dancing shoes on, because after this is all over, we've got to put on a little Go Ninja Go or Smize Ice Baby and continue dancing, because dancing makes you happy. So all the best to you guys. Thanks once again for my award. I love it. I'm honored. But it's all about you guys. So smiles are contagious. All right, now. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go, 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 go! All the best. Silly as a hillbilly. Woo!
Rod, thank you so much for your continued support of Little Smiles and all the work that we do.
And we are so excited for tonight's entertainment for you guys. We are honored to have a private performance from the one and only Andy Grammer.
He's been a long-time Stars Ball and Little Smiles supporter who first joined us 8 years ago. We are thrilled to have him back with us this year.
Hello, Andy Grammer here. I am very honored to be here. This is something that I'm pumped to be a part of. The Little Smiles is close to my heart. So tonight is about all of the bravery and persistence and just the inspiration that we get from all these kids. We're going to start with a song about being yourself and not caring what other people think and just shining your light no matter what, which they do very, very well. So this is called Damn Feels Good to Be Me. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're only shining when you act yourself. Wish I would've learned that before I went through hell. Lord, I was trying to flip the cards I was dealt. I was tired of hiding, I had some words with myself. That's when I stopped trying to be the things that I'm not. Trying to be like everyone else, trying to fit inside of that box. Whoa, you got magic inside of your heart. Had it right from the start. Copycat is dirty, nothing worse than being thirsty. Ooh, I'm no good at being you. My philosophy, damn, it feels good to be me. Ooh, ain't got nothing left to prove. Man, I'm finally free. Damn, it feels good to be da 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 da. Damn, it feels good to be me. You don't start living till you kill that shade. So I won't listen to the hate parade. Now I know that I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Some people spit me right out now when they ask me to leave. That's when I stop trying to be the things that I'm not. Trying to be like everyone else, trying to fit inside of that box. Whoa, you got magic inside of your heart. Had it right from the start. Copycat is dirty, nothing worse than being thirsty. Ooh, I'm no good at being you. My philosophy, damn, it feels good to be me. Ooh, ain't got nothing left to prove. Man, I'm finally free. Damn, it feels good to be da 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 da. Damn, it feels good to be me. Da 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 da. Da da da, damn, it feels good to be da 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 da. Damn, it feels good to be me. Thank you, thank you. Like I said, we are so psyched to be here. So we're gonna play one. The next one's called "Good to Be Alive" because it's awesome to be here. Head on over to kvjshow.com to bid on auction items. That's one of the ways that you can support Little Smiles. And it's awesome to be here. It's called Good to Be Alive. Here we go. Whoa, no, yeah. See, I've been grinding so long, been trying this shit for years. And I got nothing to show, just climbing this rope right here, right here. And if there's a man upstairs, he keep bringing me rain. But I've been sending up prayers, something's changed. I think I finally found my hallelujah. I've been waiting for this moment all my life now. My dreams are come alive right about now. Woo! Good, good, good. Good to be alive right about now. Good, good, good. Good to be alive right about now. Yo, hallelujah. Let that bass line move you. Say yeah. Yo, it's good to be alive right about now. Woo! I was dead in the water, nobody wanted me. Yeah, I was old news, I went cold as cold could be, so cold. But I kept throwing on cold, trying to make that fire burn. Sometimes you gotta get scars to get what you deserve. I kept moving on, and now I'm moving on. Damn, I'm feeling blessed with all this love. I think I finally found my hallelujah. I've been waiting for this moment all my life now. My dreams are coming true, yeah. I've been waiting for this moment. Yo, it's good to be alive right about now. Woo! Good, good, good. Good to be alive right about now. Good, good, good. Good to be alive right about now. Yo, hallelujah. Let that bass line move you. Say yeah. Yo, it's good to be alive right about now. Woo! I almost cannot handle it. I could get used to this. No, no, no. Almost cannot handle it. I could get used to this, and I think I finally found my yeah. I see yeah. Right about now. Woo! Good, good, good. Good to be alive right about now. Good, good, good. Good to be alive right about now. Yo, hallelujah. Let that bass line move you. Say yeah. Yo, it's good to be alive right about now. Woo-hoo! So this last one is actually has a really special place in my heart for younger people, because this song spread because of young people. This is a song called Don't Give Up On Me, which of course fits the night. And this one specifically, I've never had a song that passed through like elementary schools like this one did. Like there were different videos on Facebook and on Instagram, and teachers and school choirs were using this. There's something really powerful about kids singing this. So I'm not a kid, but I'm going to sing it for you, and I'm singing it directly to all the kids that we're singing to tonight. Thank you for having us. Keep doing incredible work. Andy here, this is Jeremy. We both love you so much. Thanks for having us, and we'll see you soon. It's called Don't Give Up On Me. I will fight for you. I always do, until my heart is black and blue. And I will stay with you. We'll make it to the other side, like lovers do. And I'll reach my hands out in the dark and wait for yours too, until I can wait for you. I'll wait for you. 'Cause I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, no, not yet. Even when I'm down to my last breath, even when they say there's nothing left. So don't give up on. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, no, not me. Even when nobody else believes, I'm not going down that easily. So don't give up on me. And I will hold on to you. No matter what this world will throw, it won't shake me loose. And I'll reach my hands out
out in the dark and wait for yours to enter like I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. 'Cause I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, no, not yet. Even when I'm down to my last breath. Even when they say there's nothing left. So don't give up on. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, no, not me. Even when nobody else believes. I'm not going down that easily. So don't give up on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now we'll fight. I will fight for you. I always do until my heart is black and blue.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Grammer, thank you so much, Andy.
Our mission at Little Smiles is to help kids be kids during difficult times. And 2020 saw quite a few challenges for the children we serve.
Like many nonprofit organizations, we had to pivot and adjust to the needs of our community.
Families that we serve were now facing furloughs and job closings on top of caring for their kids through difficult medical situations.
Shelters we serve were now tasked with feeding the families in their care 3 meals a day when the schools were shut down, and then parents switching jobs to remote.
We are so proud of the work we did in 2020.
We impacted a record-breaking 32,000 children, nurses, law enforcement officers, and families in South Florida.
This would not be possible without you and your continued support of our mission.
And one of the most incredible stories from this past year was that of Patricio.
Well, we got a call from an organisation called Little Smiles, a little bit like Make-A-Wish, about a young boy in Ecuador, 13-year-old boy in Ecuador called Patricio, who was a massive, massive soccer fan, but also a massive Inter Miami fan, and unfortunately had been diagnosed with a brain tumour at the age of 13. Straight away, what you think about is that you want to do something for this special young boy who's had tragic news, who's been told that he only has 2 weeks to live. His family, like families do, they make every sacrifice for their children, and they sold everything in Ecuador and moved to Miami. And they did that to try and give him a longer life, a better life, and to make sure that he got the best treatment to try and make him better. And when we heard about this, we thought straight away that we needed to do something on behalf of the club. So we scheduled an inter-squad game between each other. We put it in the stadium, and we invited Patricio, his family, his carers down to the scrimmage, and we give him a day that hopefully him and his family would never forget.
¿Cómo estás?
Hola, bien.
¿Todo bien?
Sí, súper emocionado.
Bueno, Patricio, queríamos darte la bienvenida como nuevo jugador de Inter de Miami. Felicitaciones. Sabíamos que era un sueño para ti estar acá y vamos a hacer un partido ahora en honor a tu presencia. Espero que lo disfrutes mucho. Y bueno, hoy el míster me asignó de capitán, pero con el equipo pensamos que lo mejor es que lo seas tú.
Gracias.
And unfortunately, on July the 31st, we got the call that we were dreading. The call that told us that Patricio had sadly passed away. He had touched our hearts, and the emotional thing was when we spoke to the father, and he said that the happiest thing that he ever saw was that in times of real pain for his son, seeing him wheeled out into Miami at the Drive Pink Stadium brought one bit of happiness to his life, which was really, really difficult towards the end. Now now have a place in the stadium with his name on the back of our shirt, but more importantly, a name and a place in all our hearts, because he was a special young boy and he will remain a part of our Inter Miami family for the rest of our lives.
If you would like to make a contribution to our mission, please text STARSBALL to 44321 or follow the link being sent out via text message in the next few minutes.
It truly takes a village to create 32,000 smiles throughout the year.
We want to give a special thank you to the board and staff of Little Smiles.
We are so thankful to our sponsors, not only for their commitment to our mission, but also for their flexibility.
Yeah, they have supported us as we navigated changes through 2 virtual events for 2021.
We could not do the work we do without you.
Hey, so we hope you enjoyed your evening with us.
Yeah, we've missed being together tonight with you guys, but hope to see you when we return, hopefully in person, October 15th, 2022 at the Palm Beach County Convention Center.
Bye!
Bye! Thank you.